The main aesthetic of my work is that I create an opportunity. It could be an opportunity to receive a song, or an opportunity for you to bring something for me to repair, to mend. I'm inviting the participant to help me finish the content of the work. When I was asked to do a project for the art gallery, I immediately thought I want to do something that has to do with my own experience of visiting the art gallery. The idea of the Spirit House, it germinated about 22 years ago. So when I graduated from Yale in 1997, the first international invitation to do a project was from Asia Pacific Triennial, 1999. When I came from Taiwan, the first stop was Sydney. I came to Art Gallery of New South Wales, and there stood a great statue of Buddha. It was a Sui Dynasty Buddha. At the time, I was going through some personal journey and transformation. I asked the Buddha spiritually to please come with me to my journey, to be my mentor, to be my guide and protector. And then 5 years later, I came back to the Buddha and gave back part of the Buddha spiritually. I call the project the Spirit House. It's a very private, intimate, protected space that is created for you and the Buddha to have a very personal conversation. If there is a stone in the hand of the Buddha, you are welcome to take the stone with you when you leave the museum, promising that you're going to bring it back to the Buddha when you reach the other shore. However, there's only going to be one stone per day, and it's about fate. So what if there's no stone there? That's perfectly fine. If you have a particular journey and need a protector, a mentor, or a guide, you are welcome to invite the Buddha to come with you spiritually. As an artist, I'm providing you a platform or a chance to have a discourse within yourself, and you're the only person who knows what that answer is when it arrives, and therefore you return the stone or the spirit to the Buddha. So I had the great honor and pleasure to work with Sana to create this space. The project is embedded within the museum in a relatively mysterious way. So it's not a big sign saying, the Spirit House, this direction, yeah? Again, it has to do my own personal aesthetic about fate and chance. The Buddha that I would like to have in the space, I would like to create a new living statue. So I went back to Taiwan because I think this project also has to have a connection with Taiwan, my native land. And luckily, I encountered a wonderful master who makes living statue, Mr. Huang. And I explained the project to him. He's very keen and very happy to be on board. So when you encounter this statue, there's a sense of contemporary and also a sense of tradition. About 15 years ago, I was visiting San Francisco Asian Art Museum. I went to the bookstore. I've encountered this amazing little rock wrapped in rattan. So I acquired it, and I always travel with that rock. So we did a quick research and found Karen, who lives in San Francisco with her mother. And we're so honored and happy that they are a very important part of this journey to help us to have 3,650 and more of these rocks. When a statue arrives in a temple, it's just a statue. Until the opening of the eye of the statue, that's when the spirit resides and becomes a living statue. So we are working with the Nantian Temple to make this a beautiful journey together. There was a consecration ceremony within the Daxiong Baodian, the great Buddha hall in Nantian Temple. Our Buddha was sitting in front of the 5 great Buddhas in the great hall. For me, I was very moved because he seemed so fresh and so young. It's almost like a baby with these 5 great Buddha behind him. We are in the space that Seijima and Nishizawa-san created with me for the Spirit House. The Buddha is sitting here behind me. So this is the beginning. You can imagine every day there's 1 stone, after a year 365 stones, after 10 years 3,650 stones. So this project will go on indefinitely, and we just don't know the stories behind each of the stone, when they'll return, if they will ever return, which is perfectly beautiful because that's how our life is by nature.